Coming up on Cedar Valley today, a Cedar Valley robotics team has been thriving since 1999.
And we take a look at the roots of a nearby floral shop.
And one Wartburg baseball player will be playing in Canada after his senior season. This is Cedar Valley today.
Hello and welcome to Cedar Valley Today. I'm Tyler Metcalf.
And I'm Kaylin Thompson. Have you ever wanted to build a robot? Well, that is exactly what the 525 SWAT dogs do. Cedar Valley Today's Taylor Webb has this story.
The Cedar Valley's 525 SWAT dogs continues to thrive year after year since they first began in the year 1999. Their coach, Kenneth Swatley, tells why he believes the team continues to improve and thrive all these years.
Well, I think it's a combination of some mentors that help support the team and just continued interest on the part of students that there's always students that are interested in the technology and the challenge of building robots.
Now you would think that a type of club like this would only be available to certain students, right? Wrong. The SWAT dogs are open to anyone who would love to join. And if you don't have very much programming or engineering knowledge, they will help give you some training and education.
I get 6 weeks to design, build, and program a robot. So we usually start with the whole team gets together, and then we'll be like, okay, this is what we want our robot to do, and then we'll then brainstorm ideas on how to do those functions, and then we'll go in CAD, which is a computer-aided design, and we'll build the robot on the computer, and then we'll go and build it in real life.
The SWAT dogs have won several competitions throughout the years, and who knows how many more. Reporting for Cedar Valley Today, I'm Taylor Webb.
The SWAT dogs are winding down their robotics season, but will start back up again next school year.
Comic-Con is happening this July in San Diego, and the University of Northern Iowa is preparing the next best thing. UNI is holding a miniature Comic-Con, also known as RodCon. The event is on April 1st from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. inside the UNI's Rod Library. There will be a wide variety of fandoms, local artists, and vendors. There will also be live action role play with the UNI Sword Fighting Club. RodCon is free and open to the public.
The Cedar Valley Children's Book Festival is happening April 1st through the 8th. 4 venues will offer events as part of the festival this year. The different events can be found at the Cedar Falls Public Library website or on their Facebook page.
And Hawkeye Community College is hosting a career fair today from 2:30 to 5:30 p.m. It is located on the main campus in the Health Education and Services Center. Different businesses like ChildServe and MediaCom will be there, and the career fair is open to students, alumni, and the community. And now we'll take a look at the local weather. Kaylin, what do you got for us?
Thanks, Tyler. Well, as we go throughout the week, it will start to get warmer, but we are going to be seeing those rain and winds and showers. So Wednesday we have a high today, high of 45, low of 36. Thursday going to be a little bit more chilly, high of 39, low of 33. Going to start to creep back up on Friday, high of 47, low of 32. But on Saturday, going to reach the highest with a high of 55, low of 37. We'll have all that and more in your full forecast coming up.
Thank you, Kaylin. And the Social Work Department at Wartburg College has announced they are offering 3 new courses next school year. Cedar Valley Today's Alicia Ungs has more about what the changes mean for the department.
One special topic class will be offered each term in Old Main, Wartburg's oldest building on campus. In the fall of 2017, students can take a course which discusses mental health in detail. In winter term, students are able to take a course about veterans and military families, and in May term, the department will be offering American Sign Language. Tammy Fox, a social work professor at Wartburg, says that she is excited for the opportunities the new classes will bring.
Having an understanding of mental health needs is a really important part of the human experience, so having an opportunity to study any of these topics, understanding military families, understanding American Sign Language and the community that relies on American Sign Language, understanding mental health expands your horizons, just gives you more depth as a person and gives your career potentially some more depth.
The special topics being offered next school year will be taught by adjuncts who have real-world experiences to bring with them to the classroom. Fox says that she believes this opens up new opportunities for students.
A lot of our special topics courses are taught by people who are working in the field, and so they bring in very current expertise on those topics. I think it provides students a really interesting opportunity to combine knowledge with practice experience.
Some of the special topics courses will include a segment in which students work with Retrieving Freedom Incorporated to train service dogs. Although it does not count as a language course, Fox says that the May term course American Sign Language is a good chance for students to expand their knowledge of culture and understand other people better.
It's a chance, like a lot of our social work courses, to learn about different cultures. So it's both learning language and learning about the deaf community and some of the context in which the language occurs.
Fox encourages any student who is interested in learning more to sign up for the classes.
We invite people to, from freshmen to senior, to come in and explore.
Reporting for Cedar Valley Today, I'm Alicia Ungs.
Any student interested in learning more about the courses can contact Dr. Tammy Fox via email at tammyfox@wartburg.edu.
With the weather starting to feel more like spring, one local flower shop is in full bloom. Cedar Valley Today's Alyssa Edwards has more about what makes this shop so special.
Eckers, located in Waverly, Iowa, has been around since the late 40s and has gone through 3 generations. They have provided for the community in a variety of events and seasons. Community members are encouraged to stop by, not just in the summer, but in the dead of the winter.
Oh, well, first of all, we have a lovely greenhouse, and when it's 30 below zero, you can come out here and feel like you're in the tropics. And it's just a great place to come visit, because if you came in with not a smile on your face, you will leave with a smile on your face.
Eckers has seen many changes throughout the years, but one thing that remains is their love for their community.
This community has been so good to us over the years, along with the surrounding communities. And they've all been very great communities at supporting us through the years and being great customers and good friends. I would be nowhere else but here.
Reporting for Cedar Valley Today, I'm Alyssa Edwards.
Eckers has a wide variety of flower arrangements and plants. You can visit their Facebook page or website for more information on how to order.
And after the break, one senior Wartburg player won't be hanging up his cleats after this season is over.
Stay with us.
Calls me googly eyes.
You know you're beautiful, right? You know that?
Even you're beautiful. I got bullied for wearing glasses. Share if you're against bullying.
We put it out there, just took off. 3 million people have shared this post. Don't let bullies get you down. I stand with you. Our whole family's wearing glasses. I wear glasses and I'm proud.
I even have the army on my team.
All the kind comments brought my child joy. I don't feel thank you is enough.
That's
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your closet. Still no jobs? Just more stuff? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed. And they're the stuff inside your stuff. Our job is to unlock those jobs. And it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover keytar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
Not all Wartburg athletes have to give up playing their sport once the regular season is over. One baseball player for the Knights has had the opportunity to play baseball outside of Wartburg. I had the chance to find out more about what keeps Taylor Gilson playing the sport.
Pitching game 2 for the Knights, number 3, Taylor Gilson.
For senior baseball player Taylor Gilson, baseball has been a huge part of his life. Baseball runs deep in the Gilson family after his father had a stint in college baseball and his grandpa was briefly with a minor league team.
They kind of put it in my head early on from an early age that, if this is something that you want to do, give it your all and don't ever quit at it.
Gilson had the opportunity to play baseball the past 2 summers with the Waterloo Bucks. After his senior campaign comes to a close, he will join another team, the Regina Red Sox in Saskatchewan.
I wasn't really too sure if I wanted to spend a summer up there, before I go on with the next stage of my life. And I thought about it, and it's just a great opportunity to keep playing a sport that I love.
Those opportunities have helped Gilson become a better player, and head coach Joel Holst says being around those pitchers has helped him develop.
I think any opportunity you get a chance to kind of rub elbows with the best competition is going to make you better, and I think that's what we've seen happen with Taylor.
Holst says he has a bulldog mentality when he steps on the bump, and for Gilson, being in charge is his favorite part.
I like that, being totally in control of the game, and that's why I said how I work fast. I like to kind of mold that into the tempo of the game. I like to speed up games.
While Gilson has enjoyed his past opportunities and is excited for the one that lies ahead, he said he's focused on winning at Wartburg and is fortunate for the success that has come his way.
Overall, that's what I'll take out of it the most, is just the experiences I've had, some of the memories that I've made and some of the guys that I've gotten close with. So I'm trying to take that all in.
Reporting for Cedar Valley Today, I'm Tyler Metcalf.
Like any college athlete, Wartburg soccer player Jacob Reese has a history with his sport. But his history includes something most athletes hope they never have to go through. Cedar Valley Today's Olivia Jansen has more.
Reese intended to play 4 years of soccer at the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh, but his time on the team was cut short when Oshkosh administration decided to cut the team after the 2015 season.
First we were confused, we didn't really know why. Then it was like a mad stage. We tried fighting it, obviously. We wanted to stay as a program, we wanted to play soccer. It was a really good group of guys.
Reese and his teammates did all they could to try and save the program. They started a petition, raised their own money to help with budget problems, and pressured the administration to reverse their decision. But in the end, the program was cut and Reese was left without a team.
The 2015 Oshkosh team ended their season in McAllister College in Minnesota, and Reese had no idea a now familiar face was in the crowd.
Newly hired head men's soccer coach Mike Madigan was formerly an assistant coach for the men's team at McAllister, where the game was being hosted. So he watched Reese and his team finish the last game in program history.
The program had a great history. Had been obviously a very successful kind of part of a handful of programs within the Midwest. Certainly emotionally, you didn't want to see it go.
But now the two are working together as Reese heads into his senior season and Madigan prepares for his first. Madigan says Reese has been a great leader and knows how to be a competitive player for the program. A program, Madigan says, is lucky to have the Wartburg administration's support.
So we're fortunate here at Wartburg that our administration is investing in all of our sports and investing at a really high level. It's disappointing that it wasn't that way at Oshkosh.
Even though things didn't work out as planned for Reese, he's come to terms with everything that happened. He's even managed to find a silver lining.
It happened, and I was able to bounce back from it pretty nicely because I ended up here. Some people say everything happens for a reason. Not sure if I believe in that just yet, but maybe in this circumstance, maybe it did because I feel like I might be better off here.
The men's soccer team will start its regular season in the fall. It's a season Reese knows he's fortunate to have. Reporting for Cedar Valley Today, I'm Olivia Jansen.
Next, we look at what's trending in the Cedar Valley.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Start a story. Adopt at theshelterpetproject.org.
Every time I hear the alarm bell go off in school, I think it's an air raid. A lot of houses in our neighborhood have been destroyed. I like to close my ears and sing songs whenever the bombs come close. I'm worried our new neighbors won't like us. But I know it's all gonna be worth it. I just want my family to be safe. But these are not my words. These are not my words. These are not my words.
Now we'll take a look at what's trending in the Cedar Valley. We'll start with Knockerball Night, which is being hosted by Knockerball Cedar Valley at the Cedar Falls Rec Center on Friday, April 11th from 6 to 8:30 p.m. It's $15 per person and for everyone 12 years of age and older. A knockerball is a single chamber inflatable sphere with an inner handles. Register at the Rec Center or online at www.cedarfalls.com/recreation. And the Waverly Health Center is partnering with Jerry Rolling Motors and Rolling Ford to check car seats. On Thursday, April 13th from 6 to 7:30 p.m., trained technicians will be available to replace expired, recalled, or damaged car seats and teach parents about them. The event will be at Jerry Rolling Motors in Waverly. For more info, call 319-483-1361. And Wartburg Wrestling coach Eric Keller was named the D3Wrestle.com National Coach of the Year. This is his third time receiving this award after winning it in 2012 and 2015. Keller led the Knights to their NCAA Division III record-setting 13th NCAA championship this past year, and the Knights have won 6 of the last 7 NCAA championships. And the Waverly Midwest Horse Sale continues today after kicking off yesterday. The auction includes tack, horse-drawn machinery and vehicles, and of course, horses. The sale is located at 2212 5th Avenue Northwest in Waverly, and it will end this Friday at 8 p.m. Now we'll go to Kaylin to check out the weather.
Thanks, Tyler. So as we start out today, we're going to be starting with a high of 41. As we head into that noon hour, we're going to be seeing a high of 43. And as we head into the afternoon, 3 p.m., 6 p.m., going to have that 44 temperature. And as we go throughout tonight, 9 p.m., going to hit 41 degrees, the low of 31. And we will have some kind of rain and wind throughout the day, so make sure you grab a rain jacket, light jacket, as you're facing that. As we're looking at our 7-day now, Wednesday again, high of 45, low of 36. Tomorrow, high of 39, low of 33. Going to get a little bit more chilly. Going to creep back up on Friday, though, high of 47, low of 32. As we head throughout the weekend, we'll see those 50s range, high of 55, low of 37. And Sunday, high of 51, low of 41. As we head into next week, we have those high of 55, low of 40, and Tuesday, high of 56, low of 38. But as we kind of go throughout the week, we'll have those showers and storms. And so we'll just go from that, and we'll see you after the break.
Wake the sun, tell him that I've begun to dream of things to come, and tell the trees not to look for me. I'm going to find some peace of mind. Wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun.
Now we welcome in Sarah Grumman, one of the main characters in Wartburg's student-ran play Rabbit Hole. Thank you for coming in this morning.
No problem.
So can you first off just tell me a little bit about the play?
Well, the play is set like in modern day, and it's about this family and how they're dealing with a tragedy that happened a couple months prior to when the play starts. So it's pretty emotional, but it's a really good show. It's very well written. There's only 5 people in the cast, so it's been a lot of fun.
So with only 5 people in the cast, you're obviously an important piece. What is your role, and what are the types of things you'll be doing?
I play Izzy, and Izzy is the little sister to Becca, who is the lead of the play. And I'm really, really sassy and a little bit rebellious, and it's a really fun role to play. And so we all just kind of interact with each other to help the storyline.
So what type of preparations have you been putting in, all the practices and the things of that nature?
Well, we practice a couple times a week, pretty much all semester. And then for the past 2 weeks or so, we've had rehearsals like every night. And then just working on my own, memorizing lines, having friends bounce lines back and forth with me, stuff like that.
So you said at the beginning of the semester, you guys have started basically since we've been back from Christmas break?
For the most part. We had the musical right there, right after Christmas for those first 2 weeks, but then it was like a week or so after that is when we started.
So what does it mean that this is completely student-ran? What does that mean?
It means that everything is done by the students. So we have a student director. I'm in charge of costumes and props. We have a student stage manager, and then Newman Crew is doing all of our tech stuff. So Dr. Faltzgraf is still involved, and he's helping us with our set, but the majority of things are all done by the students.
So your character is Izzy,
yes,
and you're also in charge of costumes and
yes,
things of that nature. How do you balance those two?
For this show, it's not too difficult, actually, because it's set in modern day. A lot of the costumes are just like everyday clothes that we wear. So that hasn't been too difficult. I just needed to make sure that we had all the makeup we needed for everybody in the cast, which, with there only being 5 of us, was pretty easy as well.
What is one of your favorite scenes or acts?
Oh, goodness. That's a good question. The first scene is me and my older sister, and it really kind of gives a dynamic for the relationship that we have and just the things that are going on in our lives at the time. And so it's a lot of back and forth, and there's banter between the 2 of us, and so it's really fun. I enjoy it.
That's awesome. So what should those in attendance expect to see this weekend?
I would expect to see a really good show. There's the other people in the cast with me are awesome. I would be prepared for some emotions. It's pretty emotional, but other than that, I would just look for a good play that'll be put on really well.
And what do you hope that the people, when they walk away, when it's all said and done, what do you think they'll take away from it?
Ooh, to not take the little things for granted. That's kind of a big message throughout the entire script, and so yeah.
So without not giving too much away, go into a little detail about exactly what the play is going to be.
So I don't want to give away the tragedy, but this family suffered a tragedy that involves Becca and her husband and their family, and then this play just kind of follows their family for a couple of months afterwards, and how Becca and Howie are dealing with this, how me as the sister is dealing with it, how our mom was dealing with it, and then how a teenage boy that was also involved is kind of coping with everything as well.
So it's coming up here quickly. Are you nervous at all for anything?
A little bit. It's crunch time, and everybody gets nervous this close to a show. We're not quite sure how it's all going to come together. I have no doubts. I'm sure it'll be fine. But yeah, it's always a little bit nerve-wracking right now.
Yeah, anticipation probably a little bit nerve-wracking, but
yeah,
definitely exciting that it's nearing. The play will be both on Friday and Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. in the Lyceum. So make sure to go check it out. We'll be right back after the break.
Calls me googly eyes.
You know you're beautiful, right? You know that?
Even you are beautiful. I got bullied for wearing glasses. Share if you're against bullying.
We put it out there, just took off. 3 million people have shared this post. Don't let bullies get you down. I stand with you. My whole family's wearing glasses. I wear glasses and I'm proud.
I even have the army on my team.
All the kind comments brought my child joy. I don't feel thank you is enough.
Next.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your closet. Still no jobs? Just more stuff? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed, and they're the stuff inside your stuff. Our job is to unlock those jobs, and it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover keytar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
This Friday, the Northeast Iowa Food Bank is hosting their Empty Bowls event. The goal is to raise awareness and teach the community about the issue of hunger. The event starts at 6 p.m. and is at the 5 Sullivan Brothers Convention Center in Waterloo.
Everyone knows that spinach is a heart-healthy food, but scientists in Massachusetts have found a way to take the superfood's heart benefits to a whole new level. A team of scientists turned spinach leaves into beating heart tissue. Researchers at Worcester Polytechnic Institute in Massachusetts say they came up with the idea over lunch. First, they used detergent to strip the spinach leaves of their cells. Then, they seeded the spinach veins with human heart tissue. After several days, the muscle cells began to beat. Scientists hope their research could someday help treat heart attack patients.
And today's top 3 stories were the Cedar Falls Swart Dogs are one of the oldest robotics team in Iowa in the Cedar Valley. Eckers has been serving the Waverly community since the 1940s. Very pretty flowers and plants there. And Wartburg baseball senior Taylor Gilson laces up his cleats for a new team this summer in Canada. So very cool there.
Yeah, Gilson the opportunity to play with the Bucks, the Waterloo Bucks, the last 2 summers, and now not quite given up on his baseball career yet as he heads to Canada after this season comes to an end as well.
Definitely. And another kind of top news, this is me and Tyler's last show of the year. So kind of exciting, bittersweet there.
Exciting and bittersweet. Last show of the year for us, and of course with graduation, last show that we'll have on Cedar Valley today.
Yeah.
So
very, very, very kind of sad, kind of.
Yeah.
Been a good 4 years, but thank you so much for watching Cedar Valley Today.
Make sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter for more Cedar Valley Today content. Have a great day, Cedar Valley.